Johnson, his first catch of the day, and it's very close to a first down depending on the spot. Needed to get to the 47, and that's where they put it down. They may have to bring out the sticks for a measurement.
Calvin Johnson, one of the big, physical, gifted receivers in this league, as quick as he has been, with a painful turf toe.
Open receiver across the middle is again Calvin Johnson, close to another first down. You talk about turf toe, let's never forget Jack Lambert retired from the NFL because of turf toe.
And there's varying degrees. I mean, it can be serious.
The 2nd and 1 after the completion to Scheffler. And he'll throw it. Great protection. Looking to the end zone, and wide open for the score is Calvin Johnson.
Wow, this is a little like the Green Bay score. I'm not quite sure this is the way it was drawn up, because both Scheffler and Johnson, just like we saw the Green Bay score, they're kind of stacked on top of one another. Clearly Green Bay kind of got lost on the back end because the both of them were standing there with no one else but themselves to catch the ball. We got a lot of Johnsons. I think we got the right one now. You're going to see Scheffler and Johnson stacked on top of one another. Now they run what's called just a little switch route, trying to break coverage, confuse the secondary, and work. Morgan Burnett gets out of position. They end up kind of in the same spot, but they open up that little deep slant hole, and Calvin Johnson comes away with the score.
Their offense, Sean Hill out of the shotgun. Hill has looked very good today. Some might say, well, he's thrown an interception. Yes, and that's because the intended receiver job at best fell down. Let's check in down on the... Johnson in traffic, and that is a touchdown to Calvin Johnson. Nearly identical to the play we saw at the end of the game in Chicago, but this one will stand for the Lions.
I'm surprised he didn't carry that one back to the sideline just to make sure he completed the process. We talk about a throw by Aaron Rodgers, 2 for touchdowns. Right here, you're going to see this matchup. Calvin Johnson, all 6'5" of them, has about a 42-inch vertical jump. That's just trying to make something happen using his size. Big play for the Detroit Lions. We got ourselves a ball game.
And Johnson, his 2nd touchdown reception of the day.
You know, this is what this guy can do, and this is what great players do. There's no reason to throw this ball. He's got a guy in front, a guy in back. You know, you can't draw that up, but you got to go to the talents of your big people. People wonder why we haven't seen more of Calvin Johnson. Part of it is he's had a boatload of different quarterbacks. Now he's got one in Sean Hill throwing to him. He's got to be excited about being given the opportunity. This is a tremendous athlete.
On 3rd and 1, and wants to find that fluidity that you guys mentioned.
Great stuff, Carissa. Thank you very much. On first down, and contact by Woodson, and the flag comes in at the last second. Well, Johnson was looking for a flag immediately.
Pass interference. Defense number 21. In the spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
Kirk Dornan, the back judge, threw that flag on Woodson.
Well, you're talking about a pretty good matchup right here between the defensive MVP of the league last year, Calvin Johnson. And it was just that little pull and shove. He was fine. That last little pull on a big back like Calvin Johnson. Sometimes that's what you got to do, or a big receiver like Calvin Johnson. You got to do what you got to do to stay close.
Blitz coming and pick it up. And is that an interception? It is by Woodson. He's inside the 40, the 30. Woodson, touchdown.
Payback. Payback's tough. Same kind of play.
3rd all time. Career interception return for a touchdown behind Ron Woodson and Darren Sharper.
Watch Woodson here. It was a little curl route again at the top. Woodson's all over it. Same amount of contact. Looked like Calvin Johnson rolled into the route more to the inside than Sean Hill was expecting. He was kind of throwing it at the top of the route. Woodson kind of fell into that one and took advantage of it than what he was anticipating.
Johnson isolated on Woodson, and it's slightly overthrown. Let's go back to Johnson, back on the field. Great protection, and they find Calvin Johnson. He fumbled the ball, but they said he was down. Also lost his helmet, but that's another conversion to move the chains inside the 25.
Just down here, Calvin Johnson. Again, they've stacked them on top of one another. They do this to break up coverage, to make the defense have to pass off or bracket off the coverage. Charles Woodson getting the duty on Calvin Johnson. That's a big body. Once he gets inside position, he's not going to give it up.
Play fake to Best. And a jump ball for Johnson. Great coverage. Double coverage, in fact. Woodson in front of him. And Collins behind him. But first things first, we've got 6:50 to go. And a 3-point lead for Green Bay. Hill throws down the middle, and it's batted away. A sensational defensive play made by Charles Woodson.
Just got his hand on the ball. That's a huge save for them, because they clearly would have been inside field goal range. The clock at 6:43 is slowly becoming a factor, because we're back at a 3-point game. Watch Woodson trail here, just in the way when you got too deep man underneath coverage, you can jump an underneath route like that. Nice break up by Charles Woodson.
They converted a pair of 3rd and long on this drive, and here's another. Need to get to the 28. Jailbreak, and Woodson bats it away. Detroit looking for a flag, and it's a flag that won't come. So now the Lions forced to punt with 6:39 to go. Boy, Woodson steps up on this drive.
Boy, yeah, and let's remember, he is the reigning defensive MVP now. You're going to go after someone. I realize that's Calvin Johnson, but that Charles Woodson's been around for a while and is pretty darn good.
Now Woodson got away with one there.